Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Charlene. I am the owner of Emodoré, which is a home fragrance company that I'm trying to build from home, from the ground up. And if you are returning, thank you. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be showing you how I make our branded t-shirts for my business. This isn't high tech. This is very basic. I needed to make t-shirts from home for my business. I didn't really want to buy them in because I couldn't find the specific colour, but I managed to find a t-shirt from H&M, which I'll show you in a bit, and I ran along to, what's that shop called? Hobbycraft, and I got hold of some vinyl, and I managed to make 2 t-shirts, and since then I have washed these t-shirts and they've been absolutely fine. So I thought, well, why not show you how to make it? But before we get into the video, number 1, I'll show you the shirt, and number 2, I've got a package here because I also have to prep for a market on Saturday. So let me show you the t-shirt that we're working with first of all. As you can see, this is from H&M. And I will leave the link down in the video, so feel free to use it or whatever. But I love the quality of these t-shirts. I think this was about $12.99 and then maybe about $3.99 delivery. But I do love the quality and the colour is stunning. I don't think I could. It's kind of it's a butter yellow, and so it's quite difficult to find this colour in, you know, your standard t-shirts. So this one is actually for my sister, who will be joining me on this week's market. And I bought her a size large. And that's that. Pretty. I'll just show you what it's what the composition is. 100% cotton. That was easy. So 100% cotton. This is probably why this feels so nice. And I love it. And you know, sometimes when you're setting up for a market, you're actually quite busy, but I never feel like I'm sweating in this. So I really love the quality. So yeah, we will talk more about this in a bit, and I will show you the vinyl that I use to heat transfer onto this t-shirt. But before we get into that, let's have a look and see what's in our other package. Oh wow. Bought 6 of these. Oh, the caps. I bought 6 of the Reed Diffuser caps. I bought 6 Reed Diffuser bottles. Just going to check them. Frosted jars. And last but not least, wax. And this is just your 494 soy wax for our wax melts. So let's pop these away and then get into making a t-shirt, because that's what you're here for. Right, so as I mentioned before, butter yellow large t-shirt from H&M, about $12.99, $3.99 delivery, and 100% cotton. And then from Hobbycraft, I picked up Strong Bond, long lasting. Basically, it's got 3 colours in here. You've got the blue, you've got the pink. I don't know if you can see that. And then you've got the lilac, which is the one that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make this. As you can see, I'm in Canva at the moment. I'm sorry, I can't screen record on this. I can, but I'm not screen recording for this. But basically, I've just taken my logos and I've grouped them together, and I've just made sure that they're on a white background. So for example, let's do this again. So let's get rid of that and get rid of that. Let's say we want to do, I don't know, have a nice day. So you grab your text, you write what you want, you just mess around with the placement. Now like that. And then if you highlight all of them, you can then group it together and then it becomes one image. And if I want to copy, then I can press Command C and then Command V to paste, and then I have two of the same image. Okay, mess around in Canva for a bit, choose your logo and everything, and then once you have your logo, you can go ahead and download. So let's delete this one so we don't get confused. So going back to my original, I only need one, so I'm going to make a duplicate, and I'm only going to download one. So when I go to download, I go to File up here in the corner, go to Download, and make sure I click on the page. This is page 12, and then I increase the PNG size, and then I make sure I click Transparent Background, which is just here. So click on Transparent Background and then Download. And then you're just going to type in t-shirt, or just something where you could recognize your design. Then I'm going to go into Cricut. So now I'm in Cricut, I'm on my canvas. I'm going to go to upload image, browse, and then E for t-shirt, open, and then continue. And here you should be able to see that your image is on a transparent background. Apply and continue. It's a flat graphic, and you just want one color, image or silhouette. This is for multiple layers, and this is for if you're printing, but we're not printing. And then continue. And here you can add it to a collection or change the name. And this is what it will look like once it's cut. So upload. Now, from here, you can resize as to what you want your image to be. You might want to measure out your t-shirt. So just get a tape measure and just measure how big or how small you'd want your image to be. So as you can see here, this bit here is in centimeters. So as you can see, currently my image is 11 by, so the width is 11 and the height is 12 centimeters. So 11 by 12 centimeters all in all. From this point on, you would then go to make. But what I'm going to do is get my previous project because I want my image to be the same. So for you guys, you would just click on make. But for me, I'm going to go and get my previous project. I'm going to delete that. Uh-oh, did I not save it? Oh, here it is. I'm going to take us back to our screen, and as you can see, I don't actually need two, but we're going to work with two today. So let me make this bigger. You've obviously got your image, and then you're going to go click on make. Make sure that your Cricut is on the right setting here, and then you're going to click on make. So I'm going to use the mat. And then I'm going to choose my mat size, so 30 by 30, continue, and here we are. So this is how it's going to cut. So you click on continue, and it's then going to find the machine. Okay, here we go. So we've got everyday IronOn, so I saved this before. So once you click on IronOn, it will automatically mirror the image for you, which is what you need. So I'm going to click on everyday IronOn, and then as you can see here, there's a notification to say mirror on. Design space automatically turns the mirror on. So it says, and then it says base material everyday IronOn, make sure mirror is turned on and IronOn material is face shiny side down. So if we get our material, as you can see, probably see here, we've got two finishes. We've got the matte finish, I hope you can see that, and then we've got the shiny finish. And it says make sure the mirror is turned on and the IronOn material is face shiny side down. So we've got to make sure that this side is face down on the mat. So as you can see, I've got two different finishes, and we're going to go shiny side face down. perfect. Now if you've got mats like me and they're not quite as sticky as you'd like them to be, you'd go ahead and just attach it with some sellotape, and this will just stop it from moving once we put it through the machine. Okay, so now that we've got that nice and secure, we're going to go ahead and put it in the machine. So we double check that our mirror is turned on, which is this toggle bit here. If we toggle it off, then it will then have a notification to say it's off, and if we toggle it on, then that's fine, and then it will tell you what to do next. So as you can see on our Cricut machine, we are ready to go. So we're going to load the mat, and as you can see, it's already unsticking here, which is why I opted to stick this down. Okay, I'm going to press go, and I'm hoping it works. It's not sticking to the mat how I would like. Whilst that's cutting, let's go and set up the iron and the ironing board. Okay, so we'll leave that to get nice and warm. Right, now let's see if it's worked. Oopsie days. And it looks successful, so let's peel it off and see. So now we've ended up with this. I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to, you might not be able to. Okay, so this is one of the E's. So what we're going to do is peel it from its backing. That should come off pretty easy. And then you're just going to take out the bits that you don't need, such as the middle of this E. Then we're going to go over and place it where we want it onto the t-shirt. Before I place it on, I'm just going to give the t-shirt a quick iron in the area that I want to put it. So just in this corner here. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it in the area that I want it. So I think right there will do. I'm just going to pop that down for a bit, and then I'm going to get some parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, tissue paper should work just as well. So I'm going to place some tissue paper just over the top, and then I'm going to leave on for 2 minutes. No steam or anything. So just pure heat. Just make sure that it's covering the entire design, and just leave it on there for 2 minutes. Also, just to let you know, I have my setting on about in between 3 and max. Then I'm going to remove the iron, remove the parchment paper, and I'm going to leave it to cool down. So don't remove that immediately, because if you remove it immediately, and this is the mistake I made the first time round, then it won't stick. So leave that to cool down for about 10 minutes. Once the plastic is cool to touch, you should be able to remove it, and it should be completely stuck to your t-shirt. And there we have it. And what I'll go and do is I just iron over the rest of the t-shirt. But yeah, there you have it. You've got your own branded t-shirt. Let me know what you think. And just for comparison, this is my one that I've worn before, and I've washed it, and as you can see, it's still completely fine. So yeah, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you on market day. Bye.